My husband cheated with my coworker. She had no idea who she was messing with. I found out my husband was cheating on me on a perfectly normal Tuesday. Coffee on the counter, emails in my inbox, and a text on his phone that said, "Last night was everything. When can I see you again?" Her name was Leslie. She sat 4 desks away from me. I had literally covered her shift when her mom was in the hospital. I put the phone down exactly where I found it, went to work, smiled at Leslie when she walked in, asked about her mom. She said she was doing so much better. I said, "I'm so glad, I really am." And I meant it, because her mom had nothing to do with what I was about to do to her daughter. I went home that night and I did not cry. I did not scream. I opened my laptop, poured myself a glass of wine, and I started making a list. Because I don't blow up. I don't beg. I don't confront. I am the kind of woman who waits until the moment is exactly right. And then I burn it all down with a smile on my face. Here is what neither of them knew. I had been quietly offered the biggest promotion of my career, head of the entire department. Full authority over team structure, project assignments, reporting lines, everything. I had not told my husband yet. I was saving it for our anniversary dinner. That dinner was now never happening. But the promotion absolutely was. I accepted the role on a Friday, took the weekend to build the new org chart. By Sunday night, I had restructured the entire department around 2 very specific people. Leslie now reported to my husband's best friend, a man who had openly called her a nightmare to work with at last year's Christmas party. And she had no idea. Neither did my husband. And my husband's biggest project, the one he had been working on for 8 months, the one his entire bonus depended on, now required approval from a review committee, a committee that Leslie happened to chair. Every document he submitted went through her. Every delay was hers to give. Every comment was hers to make, in writing, on record. Within 3 weeks, they were barely speaking. The awkwardness of sitting in those review meetings, having to be professional, having to pretend, was destroying them both from the inside. My husband started coming home stressed, distracted. I'd ask how work was going. He'd say, "It's complicated." I'd nod and say, "I'm sorry, baby, that sounds really hard." I filed for divorce on a Wednesday, had the papers delivered to his office at lunch when Leslie was in the break room. I know because I checked the delivery confirmation from my corner office and smiled at exactly the right moment. He called me 12 times. I let it ring, then I blocked the number and went back to my meeting. He showed up at the house that night, eyes red, said he had made a mistake, said it meant nothing, said he loved me and only me. And I looked at him and said, "I know, but I spent 3 years loving you more than I loved myself, and I'm done making that mistake." Then I closed the door. Quietly, no slam. That's not my style. People ask if I feel guilty about the org chart, about engineering the whole thing. And honestly, they were adults who made a choice. I just made sure they got to keep making that choice every single day, in the same room, on the record. You want to blow up my life? Fine. Just know I'm the one holding the match. Would you have done the same? Drop it below.